Students and faculty, you may now be seated. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Texas, and welcome to the University of Texas at Austin College of Pharmacy White Coat Ceremony celebrating the incoming class of 2028. My name is Justin Samuel, and I have the privilege of serving as the Assistant Dean for Student Affairs here at Texas Pharmacy. And I'm honored to serve as your host today for this momentous occasion. In my role as Assistant Dean, I get to oversee the co-curriculum, student organizations, career development, and yes, our orientation program. But I don't and can't do it alone. We have a great team made up of staff and current pharmacy students, our NSO co-chairs, and this team has been planning new student orientation and the white coat ceremony over the past 6 months, and it is so exciting to say that we are finally here. So the white coat ceremony not only marks the end of NSO, but it also marks the beginning of these students' pharmacy careers as they transition into our program to start a lifelong journey of caring for others and advancing the profession of pharmacy. So we have a very exciting program for you this morning. I will be sharing this podium with several leaders in our college. And of course, we have dedicated time for cloaking our new student pharmacists in their new white coats. Oh, and one more thing, everyone. I am proud to share about the success of a wonderful Giving Back campaign. Traditionally, our P1 students have needed to purchase their individual white coat on their own. Well, earlier this summer, we launched a Sponsor a White Coat campaign for our alumni and friends of the college to give back. And today, I am so pleased to share that through this campaign, not one of our students had to pay out of pocket, as all of our students' white coats this year were sponsored by our gracious donors. Great news, right? All good news, all good vibes, so let's keep the positivity going. So are you ready to get this show started? Yeah. Fantastic. So let's keep that energy level high and be generous with the cheers and applause, because today is a celebratory day, right? Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. We will begin with our welcome remarks. Dr. Samuel M. Poliak is the Dean at the University of Texas at Austin College of Pharmacy. As Dean of the college, he's our Chief Executive Officer, overseeing and supporting all educational, research, and administrative aspects of the college. Dean Poliak received his BS in pharmacy from the University of Pittsburgh and his PharmD and PhD degrees at the University of Kentucky. He was a professor and associate dean at the University of Pittsburgh, conducting research in critical care pharmacology. Dean Poliak is committed to the advancement of pharmacy as innovative healthcare leaders in Texas and the world. Please welcome to the podium, Dean Poliak.
So thank you, Dean Samuel. He's a very tough act to follow, isn't he? I want to say, let's give a round of applause to Dean Samuel and the entire organization team for making today possible again. As I look around the full capacity room, this is for the first taste of that you have had as being Longhorn Pharmacy proud. So I hope you take this moment to really feel that, because we feel it in our room. As we saw everybody coming in and we saw you with your family or surrounding you today, we were very excited to see all the smiles on your faces as you enter the College of Pharmacy and enter the profession. Dean Samuel had the original welcome for everybody today, but we wanted to actually take a moment and talk about the celebration and the excitement that you had today. So I want you to take a moment and think back to whenever you got that email or that phone call from us letting you know you're admitted to the College of Pharmacy. You either received that phone call or received that email, the excitement that you had. You probably shared that excitement with your loved ones and had a chance to celebrate together. Well, we didn't have a chance yet to celebrate with you all as one in the College of Pharmacy. And today, you're here with your loved ones to share in that excitement in order to welcome you not only to the profession with your white coat professional entrance, but also welcome you into the College of Pharmacy, into our Longhorn Pharmacy family. We also are here with the excitement that represents your time and your entry into the program. You had countless opportunities as you enter our program, not only to build on the excitement, but also to build on the opportunity. So you have an opportunity in the college to explore where you're going to go next and where you're going to go for your career. We talked a couple of days ago about, remember what you filled out when you filled out your application about why you wanted to enter the profession of pharmacy? You had to pretty much write in your application, I plan on doing X, or I plan on doing Y. I want to be this type of pharmacist, or I want to be that type of pharmacist. Because we had to convince our review committee, and through our very thorough process, that you were interested in coming to pharmacy and what your goals and what your purpose was. Well, you got in, so you wrote a good one. And you had an opportunity to compete with a very difficult field. We had almost a 4-to-1 ratio in terms of applicants to one of the coveted seats that you have here today. So congratulations, because you've earned one of the 127 seats for the class of 2028. Let's give you a round of applause for that accomplishment. So now we're going to take that challenge to you about what is your why and what is your purpose. So going back to the purpose statement that you wrote to be admitted to the college, okay, now we want to challenge that and say, well, you've thought about this in pharmacy. Have you thought about that? We want to basically give you opportunities you may not have even known existed within the profession. So you can see, boy, do I want to do that? Or that seems pretty interesting. Or I heard from that professor come and talk about their career path. That was interesting. Or our alums that come back and talk about their professional goals and paths. We'll make those connections for you to challenge your why. Because at the end of the day, we want you to find your purpose. We want you to find your why and your career goals. Because that'll carry you beyond this stage. The stage today is a great celebration of your entry into the profession. It'll carry you throughout your career. If you know your purpose and your why and why you do what you do, when you find that throughout your career and you become a lifelong learner for our profession. Some of you will find your why caring for the sickest patients in our hospital settings and our long-term care facilities. Some of you will find your why in our communities that we care. Some might find your why in research, like I did when I was back in pharmacy school. Some of you might find your why in being an innovative entrepreneur and go in a completely new direction for the profession. Wherever that why, whatever that purpose is, we have a great group of faculty, we have a great group of students, we have 21 student organizations you can all become part of in order to find your purpose, to find your why, and find what you want to do next for the profession. So we are extremely excited. We hope you have a great time today. We hope you have a wonderful opportunity to be welcome and put on those white coats and wear them with pride. We hope you have an opportunity to have pictures with the family and enjoy and celebrate together. Congratulations and a welcome, class of 2028.
Thank you so much for your remarks, Dean Poliak, and for welcoming our incoming class into this amazing profession. We're so fortunate to have you serve as our leader. I am now going to turn the mic over to one of our esteemed student leaders, P3 student pharmacist Adam Campos. Adam earned his bachelor's degree in biology from the University of Texas at El Paso in 2022 before entering the College of Pharmacy here at UT Austin. During his time with our college, Adam has served as a class rep. He's been on the Prospective Student Interview Committee. He's been secretary for Phi Delta Chi and for the Hispanic Association of Pharmacists. Currently, he works directly with me as the college's Pharmacy Council president. So please help me welcome Adam Campos to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. How are we all feeling this morning? I feel like we need a bit more energy. Just a reminder, we at UT College of Pharmacy, we are #1 in the state of Texas and #6 in the nation. How are we feeling this morning? There you go. That's the energy that we need today to celebrate our class of 2028. First, I want to express my deep gratitude to all the families, friends, and mentors who are here today to celebrate a significant milestone for the class of 2028. Students, please give a round of applause to your incredible support system here today. Next, I want to give a huge thank you to our NSO co-chairs who have been planning tirelessly since last year and the past couple of months to make this celebration memorable for all of you. They have truly gone above and beyond. NSO co-chairs, thank you for all your hard work. Your work has gone unnoticed, and we appreciate you, and we love you guys. If you guys can please stand to be recognized. Now, class of 2028, if I haven't said this enough, congratulations on achieving this incredible milestone. The white coat you're about to put on symbolizes the hard work, dedication, and countless hours you've invested to reach this point. I want each of you to close your eyes for a second, and close them. I'm watching you guys. And recall the moment you received your first interview invite. Now, recall the moment of the anticipation before your interviews. I know you guys were looking at the Cure Talent screen, you guys were shaking, a little nervous and stuff, and some of you guys were dressed up on the top, not the bottom. We all know. Now, remember the moment of the joy of your acceptance letter when you received it in your email. And the moment you shared the best decision you can make to your family and your support system. Now, open your eyes and take in this moment in front of you, behind you, and all around you. You are officially a UT College of Pharmacy student pharmacist. In just 4 short years, you will become a Longhorn pharmacist ready to make a difference in the world. How awesome is that? This past week, I witnessed the growth you've already made. Imagine the progress you'll make in a year and the strides you'll take by the time you graduate with your Doctor of Pharmacy degree, with doctor being announced in front of your name. I've seen friendships forming that will last a lifetime. These connections with your classmates will be invaluable as you move forward. The people around you will be your colleagues and your support system in the health profession. Why? Because you are now part of a family where no one is left behind. The leaders and students you met at Org Fair and NSO this past week are here to support you. The students at UT College of Pharmacy are exceptional and can help you achieve your goals. As you may have heard, pharmacy is a small world, and I encourage each of you to take advantage of that. Throughout this past week, you've seen the many opportunities available within our college. I urge you to step out of your comfort zone and seize these opportunities. Who knows, you might become the next NSO co-chair planning this event. You might be the next PSI co-chair overseeing the next year's interviews and incoming class. You might become a leader in an organization or planning a health screening event, or even become president of Pharmacy Council one day. It might seem daunting at first, but our college has created a community where everyone belongs. Our faculty and staff sitting right here next to me are making an extraordinary impact in their work every day, and our students are representing our college at the local, state, and national levels. You've made an excellent choice for your future, your career, and most importantly, yourself. As the school year begins and challenges arise, remember your why. Reflect on the moments we revisited today to keep you motivated during those tough times. You are here for a reason, and I encourage each of you to make an impact on at least one person during your time here. Whether big or small, your actions can set off a chain reaction that changes the world. Now that you're a UT College of Pharmacy student, remember, what starts here truly does change the world. Congratulations, class of 2028. I'm immensely proud of each and every one of you. Keep being yourselves and be kind to others. Hook 'em.
Thank you so much for your words, Adam. This morning, 127 student pharmacists will be cloaked with what one might see as a simple lab coat, but the pharmacist coat symbolizes much more. Here to share more about that is Dr. Ashley Castleberry. Dean Castleberry joined the University of Texas at Austin College of Pharmacy in 2018. She leads curricular innovations, faculty development, and our accreditation efforts as our Assistant Dean for Curriculum and Assessment. Please help me welcome Dean Castleberry to the podium.
Good morning. And thank you for joining us for the White Coat ceremony as we welcome the incoming PharmD class to the University of Texas at Austin College of Pharmacy. It is my honor today to share about the significance of the white coat. I remember the feeling that I had when I put on my white coat for the first time, but we won't talk about how many years ago that's been at this point. But I remember it so well because it's the same feeling that I had this morning when I put on my white coat. It's a balance of pride and responsibility, of accomplishment and trust, of knowledge and compassion. Your white coat is more than simply a garment that you'll wear regularly for the next 4 years and for the rest of your career. It is a symbol, a commitment, and a promise. So let's talk first about the symbol. The white coat symbolizes welcoming you to the pharmacy profession. It symbolizes and recognizes in front of your family and friends the hard work and effort that you've undertaken to earn a coveted seat in the UT College of Pharmacy. As you don your white coat this morning, I hope you feel pride, recognizing the steps that you've taken to become a part of the history and the future of pharmacy. To the public and to our patients, the white coat symbolizes knowledge and integrity of our profession. Ultimately, the white coat symbolizes the trust that you are inheriting from generations of pharmacists who have come before us. So secondly, let's talk about the commitment. Today signifies the beginning of your transformation to a trusted healthcare professional. From this day forward, you embark on a path that will challenge you, change you, and ultimately call you to serve others. As you progress, developing from students in shorter coats to practitioners in longer coats, the white coat will always remind you of your commitment to lifelong learning. In a world where the only constant is change, especially in healthcare, you must remain curious and diligent in your commitment to stay at the forefront of innovation and care, always earning the trust of your patients and other healthcare professionals. And lastly, the promise. As you don your white coat, you accept the responsibility and the role that carries this immense responsibility. You become a healthcare professional who pledges to use their knowledge and skills to serve others. You promise to uphold the highest ethical standards, to continue in your pursuit of knowledge, and to care for patients with compassion. This promise does not begin at graduation. It begins today as you start your student journey. So in closing, I encourage you, our future pharmacists, to embrace the challenges that are ahead of you with courage, integrity, and compassion. Let the symbol of the white coat remind you of your purpose, your commitment to your profession, and your promise to the patients that you serve. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone, and welcome to the profession of pharmacy.
Thank you, Dean Castleberry. All right, all right, all right. And now the moment you are waiting for. We will begin the cloaking ceremony. Students will be called in alphabetical order by last name in groups of 5. Cloaking the students are members of our college faculty and noted alumni. Some of our students have personal cloakers, pharmacists in their lives that have made an impact on them. These students with personal cloakers will be cloaked near the end. Please try to hold your applause until all students' names are read for each group and they're cloaked in their lineup. And then you can applaud all you want. As students walk down to return to their seats, they will each have the opportunity to greet and shake hands with Dean Poliak. And now let's begin the cloaking ceremony. I invite our first set of cloakers to the stage, Dean Renee Acosta, Dean Ashley Castleberry, Dean Rucha Bond, Dr. Kat McCormick, and Dr. Anton Avincenia. Maureen Abid. Rehma Ali. Tane Reddy Arabotu. Anajeli Balbino Tirado. Madeline Beischer. Addison Belmares. Sarah Aziz Bimani. Risha Bhuta. Ria Bhuta. Quan Min Black. Imani Renee Boston. Samantha Carter. Karina Casas. Amy Castro. Kathleen Chow. Justin Chung. Elizabeth Collins. Sophia Dalen. Quay Dow. Lynn Dow. Thank you, Cloakers. I now would like to welcome our next set of faculty cloakers, Dr. Cody Black, Dr. Travis Carlson, Dr. Lynn Chrisman, Dr. Maria Croyle, and Dr. Emmanuel Enwere. Angelica de Gracia Chinea. Yvette Diaz. Olivia Ekstrand. Kathy Escobar. Kai Fender. Hannah Gallo. Janelle Galvan. Nathan Gantala. Miguel Garcia. Isabella Garza. Mariana Gates. Nicholas George. Rupa Gowda. Benjamin Green. Haley Gronwald. Julia Hasnick. Precious Henry. Amanda Hildor. Rebecca Hilly. Tammy Huen. Thank you, Cloakers. It's now time to invite our next set of Cloakers, Dr. Chris Fry, Dr. Joanne Guan, Dr. Tonya Guida, Dr. Carter Hai, and Dr. Kristen Jansen. Shalinbria Jackson. McKenna Jackson. Gracie Johnson. Jeffrey Ju. Jake Kim. Paige Landry. Connor Lay. Haley Lechuga. Matthew Woomin Lee. Michelle Lee. Danny Lee. Manda Lynn. Eduardo Lopez. Sullivan Major. Diego Maldonado. Thank you, cloakers. Welcoming now our next set of cloakers, Dr. Jim Karbowski, Professor Jim Keller, Dr. Grace Lee, Dr. Rebecca Moot, and Dr. Kim Nixon. Reese Mancera. Lisandro Martin. Mia Martinez. Isabel Mateo. Magdalena Mitchell. Dylan Nguyen. Tony C. Wynn. Christine Wynn. Madison O'Hara. Skylar O'Horo. Semiat Omotunwashe. Amandeep Kaur Pangli. Ravi Patel. Stephanie Perez. Valentina Pham. Shannon Fan. Kessia Phillip. Jesus Kilantan. Filza Qureshi. Sarah Radke. Thank you, Cloakers. I now invite another set of Cloakers, Dr. Olivia Ramey, Dr. Kelly Revelis, Dean John Richburg, Professor Sharon Rush, and Dr. Laura Jo Ryan. Gabriela Ramirez. Samantha Ramos. Caitlin Rangel. Rain Julianne Reyes. Raya Regis. Isabella Reyes Pineda. Edwin Rice. Rebecca Rodriguez. Grace Rosenbaum. Naya Rowell. Brianna Saldana. Mara Sandys. Joshua Saunders. Lydia Shosek. Mia Schrader. Thank you, Cloakers. Let's bring forward to the stage our final set of faculty and alumni Cloakers, Dr. Dan Smelter, Professor Terry Weaver, Dr. Brian Wenger, Dr. Veronica Young, and Mr. Mark Zamet. Alexandra Scheidlower. Nadia Septi. Sung Shin. McKenna Smith. Brianna Solis. Cassandra Solis. Anusha Srinivas. Noah Suh. Sydney Tarrance. Emmy Thomas. Michelle Taomi Tran. William Tran. Mariana Velasquez. Carlo Velasquez. Cameron Wengler. Adriana Wispel. Brooke Yanta. And Deandra Zhang. Thank you, Cloakers. And now we transition to our student pharmacists with their personal cloakers. Being cloaked by his father, Krish Raj Ajmani. Being cloaked by her sister, Abigail Allen. Being cloaked by her mentor, Sydney Areola. Being cloaked by her mentor, Kayla Eluemuno. Being cloaked by her supervisor, Naya Gonser. Being cloaked by her mentor, Litzy Gonzalez. Being cloaked by her mentor, Miranda Holst. Being cloaked by his supervisor, Mahmoud Qadri. Being cloaked by her mentor, Juan Mo. Being cloaked by her aunt, Erin Murphy. Being cloaked by her family friend, Madeline Pack. Being cloaked by her mentor, Karen Patel. Being cloaked by his brother, Albert Ruiz. Being cloaked by his father, Brandon Sang. Being cloaked by her mother, Kiara Slack. Being cloaked by her supervisor, Isabella Tran. Being cloaked by her mother, Emily Quinn Vu. Being cloaked by her mentor, Xian Wang. And being cloaked by her mentor, Mackenzie Renee Williams. All right, now that everyone's been cloaked, everyone, please join me in congratulating these student pharmacists, the Texas Pharmacy Class of 2028. Woo! What an exciting day. There is one more important part to complete our cloaking ceremony, the recitation of the oath of a pharmacist. Leading our community in the oath is Dr. Rucha Bond. As our Assistant Dean for Experiential Education, Dean Bond provides leadership and coordination of all of the college's introductory and advanced pharmacy practice experiences, along with overseeing regional personnel in 5 Texas internship regions. Please welcome Dean Bond to the podium for the reading of the Oath of a Pharmacist.
Good morning. I am honored to lead the recitation of the Oath of a Pharmacist for our P1 student pharmacists today. The Oath of a Pharmacist is an agreement between the pharmacy profession and the public we serve. It encompasses the moral, ethical, and legal obligations with which we are entrusted as pharmacist healthcare professionals. The Oath of a Pharmacist is intended to be both a fluid and long-lasting representation of pharmacists' dedication toward our profession and patients. Just a few short years from now, we recite this together when you graduate pharmacy school, because you will soon be licensed pharmacists serving the public and representing the pharmacy profession. While the oath speaks to devoting your professional life to the service of humankind, think of it also as a lasting promise to your fellow graduates, College of Pharmacy, faculty, staff, and alumni, your patients, and all others with whom you interact. Whether wearing your white coat or not, you commit to upholding these highest standards of conduct and to holding each other accountable for the principles embodied therein. I would now like to ask all of our P1 PharmD students, all current PharmD students, and any pharmacists present today to stand, if able, so we can recite the oath of a pharmacist together. You will find the oath inside on the right-hand side of your program. Please raise your right hand and let us begin. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy in fulfilling this vow. I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will promote inclusion, embrace diversity, and advocate for justice to health equity. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Congratulations and hook 'em. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Bond. We now want to invite someone who has been in your shoes as a student pharmacist here at Texas Pharmacy and has now gone on to a successful career. She's here today to talk about the connection between the college and the profession. Dr. Kat McCormick is a 2018 PharmD graduate and current president of the UT College of Pharmacy Alumni Association. She is a pharmacist at Tarrytown Expo Care Pharmacy, a pharmacy specialized in serving communities of individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities nationwide. She also serves as the pharmacist in charge at the UT Health Austin Ambulatory Surgery Center. Please welcome Dr. McCormick.
Thank you, Dean Samuel, and thank you, P1 students, for allowing me to join you for this celebration today. I am honored to welcome you to the University of Texas and congratulate you on being awarded your first white coat. While preparing my remarks today, I had the opportunity to reflect on my own white coat ceremony. I, like most of you, was eager, fresh, and ready to jump into the world of pharmacy. What I did not consider at the time was how valuable the relationships I would soon make with my classmates would become. When I sat in your shoes, I did not know the person sitting to my left or my right. But in the 4 short years I spent at this college, I made the 2 best friends that I could have ever hoped for. I was traveling with them last month, and we were talking about this speech, asking for material. We were reflecting on our time as students together, and mostly we talked about how much we just missed living in the same city. In particular, we discussed how we used to stay up late, way too late, preparing for pharmacotherapy exams, and ironically, it was my responsibility to make sure that our white coats were clean, dried, and washed for class the next day. And this is one of them. This was the white coat that I got at my white coat ceremony. We were running on coffee, candy, pizza, dry shampoo, and I can vividly remember hand washing 3 white coats and hanging them to dry in a curtain rod on my apartment on 29th and Pearl Street. As silly as that sounds, those are the types of memories that you're about to make that will stick with you forever. The peers sitting around you now will be the ones that you learn and grow with, the ones that you struggle and overcome obstacles with, and quite honestly, the ones that you laugh and cry with when you just need a break from school. Although strangers now, this family that you've recently joined will become your support system, and you will learn to lean on each other to succeed. Attending the UT College of Pharmacy is not simply about the school ratings or the degree you'll earn. It's about the experiences and the connections you get to make while you're here. Think of your white coat as a symbol of this. I think it represents camaraderie and university loyalty. Because before you know it, you'll be alumni of this college, and this white coat will simply be something that hangs in your closet that you used to wear from time to time. To be honest, our alumni, including myself, are jealous of you. We wish that we were P1 students getting the opportunity to do it all over again. So I have an ask for each of you. Get to know your college alumni. Seek us out, network with us at events, ask us questions, and use us as a resource. We're truly dying to get to know you. In particular, I hope you'll mark your calendars for Saturday, November 23rd. We'll be hosting our annual homecoming tailgate here on campus, just before our Longhorn football team soundly defeats the Kentucky Wildcats. Isn't that right, Dean Poliak? This will be our first tailgate since joining the SEC. The college staff and faculty have already begun preparing for this event, and I know it's going to be a great one. I'd be delighted for you to join us so I can meet you and hear about your first few months as a P1 student. So on behalf of our Alumni Association, welcome students. We can't wait to meet you. Congratulations, and hook 'em horns.
Thank you, Dr. McCormick. We are now ending this ceremony. One last thing for our P1 student pharmacists. When you received your coat earlier this week, you probably noticed a little note in the pocket. Those notes were written by our gracious donors and alumni, and we hope that you read them and keep in touch with the alumni. I want to take this time to thank our P1 students, as well as their friends, family, and loved ones for being here and showing support. So give yourselves a round of applause. I also want to thank my faculty and alumni who are here on stage, the staff of the college behind the scenes, and our current students who volunteered this morning. And a special shout out to our new student orientation co-chairs, Victoria, Amber, Emily, Abby, and Kim, for our countless hours over the spring and summer dedicated to planning and putting on this important event for our P1 student pharmacists. I hope this event was as meaningful for you all as it was for us to design it for you. And now to leave us with some inspirational words, we'll be hearing from a trusted and important person in the PharmD life, Dina Costa. Renee Acosta serves as our Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. She is a two-time graduate of our College of Pharmacy. She is a clinical professor in the Division of Pharmacy Practice, where she teaches primarily in the non-prescription pharmacotherapeutics and self-care course. Please welcome Dina Costa.
Thank you. Well, look at all of you. The first day I saw you, burnt orange and white, excited, but a little nervous. And today you get your white coats, and this is it. The profession is before you and all that you want it to be. And so today truly marks the first day of your journey to becoming a pharmacist. You have your white coat. It's a symbol of professionalism that is expected of you by your fellow pharmacists, as well as the patients that you serve. It's a symbol of the care that you should extend towards each patient that you interact with. It is a symbol of the trust that is bestowed upon you by the profession and the public we serve. Wear your white coat with pride, and every time you put it on over the next 4 years, remember the responsibility and the expectations that comes with it. And if I were you, I would find a friend like Kat who would wash my coat for me on occasion. Today also officially marks your entry into the Longhorn Pharmacy family. That's a family with a PH. So P1s, look to your right and to your left. These are the people who will be with you on this journey for the next 4 years. And we will all return in a ceremony very similar to this one in 4 short years and celebrate in a ceremony just like this with all your family and friends as you trade that white coat, that short white coat, for a doctoral hood and enter the profession with that longer white coat. You're surrounded by fellow students, faculty, staff, and alumni who are here to support you and guide you on the way. Please embrace the family and don't be afraid to ask any one of them for help or guidance. On behalf of the entire Longhorn family, we welcome you. We look forward to spending the next 4 years guiding you towards your PharmD, and then later working with you as practitioners to care for patients. Congratulations and good luck. All right, at this time, I'm going to ask the faculty to recess from the stage. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a group class photo. Family and friends, please stay in your seats. We're going to take a photo for you and share it with you. So all the students will have access to it. There will not be a fee to access the photo, I promise. So students, if you would please, row by row, come up and place yourself on the stairs, and families and friends, you can take a picture from your seats if you would like.